Gimai Seikatsu or Date with My Stepsister episode 4. And something that I noticed after watching this 4 episode is something that I hadn't considered before. What I mean by this is that this anime is truly different from other animes, specifically other romance animes. This anime is way more chill than other animes. I know I've been saying that, a lot in the previous episodes, that this anime has an aura of being very relaxed, very chill, and yeah, in general, very peaceful. I know I've been saying that a lot, but it was this episode that truly made me, actually believe that this anime was different from other animes in that aspect. Because again, not many animes have this sort of atmosphere, or not even an anime at all, because to be honest, I don't remember a single anime as this one, with the general feeling as this anime. And it's something that is very different and that I enjoy a lot. I hope you all are enjoying it as much as I do, because when watching the episode, you don't feel, nervous, you don't feel sad, you don't feel anything, but at the same time, you don't feel disappointed, you don't feel like the anime isn't giving you anything. It is actually very weird, because although it is very peaceful, at the same time, it is actually very good. So yeah, it is something that I noticed in this 4 episode, episode by episode that goes by. It truly, made me realize what this anime was all about and how it compares to other animes. So yeah, this episode is all about showing us, the viewer, how Yuuta is dealing, with Saki. Because before, or in the previous episode, one might have thought that maybe, Yuuta actually didn't care that much about Saki. And this episode was all about that. It was about, I guess you can say, clarifying that aspect in case anybody thought that. This episode was about proving that he actually does care about her. This episode was about showing us that, deep down Yuuta does care about her. He definitely maybe even has some feelings for her, even though he doesn't realize it. Of course, those feelings are probably very, very light at this point in time. I think we can all agree on that. But yeah, this episode was all about that. It was about showing us, how much Yuuta actually cares for Saki. And yeah, he, in this episode, I guess you can say, did a lot of things for her, even though it was technically only one thing that he did. I mean, the way he did it was in a way that he did a lot of actions to achieve that goal, that final goal, which, as we all know, was to basically have some recommendation that will make Saki's study, a little bit easier, for her to remember things a little bit easier. And even though, like I said already, it was a single thing, the way he got there, involved a lot of things from his part he had to do in order for him to come up with that plan. So yeah, we see him talking to Narasaka, the red-haired girl from his, school. He also talked to his senpai from, a work. I think her name is Shiori, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, he had to do a couple of different things in order to achieve that. And yeah, at the end of the episode, we can see that Saki was actually very happy. Was actually, I guess you can say, in a sense, a little bit more, I don't know how to explain it, but falling for Yuuta. I think that is the best way to describe it, because these little actions that, Yuuta does in each episode definitely are having an effect on her. And even though one may think that Yuuta from his part hasn't received that much from Saki, I think he actually has. I think just the fact that she's there, being nice, having him having to speak, to Saki, is enough for maybe potentially, slowly but surely, him falling for Saki. I think that is the best way, I can say it as. Something that came to my mind when watching the episode was, who is going to be the rival for Saki? Because we know, and generally speaking, in, romance anime, you always have a love rival. It doesn't always, just involve the two main characters. No, it is never like that, truly. So yeah, I was wondering when watching the episode who it was going to be. Was it going to be Narasaka, or was it going to be Shiori? Maybe somebody else that we haven't seen yet. But yeah, I can definitely say that there is probably going to be someone like that. Of course, I could always be wrong, and maybe there is no one like that, but that would actually be very rare and very, not typical of a romance anime. So yeah, there was a girl that was shown when the, background music was playing, that had a yukata, that also had black hair. I wonder if that was Yuuta senpai, or maybe it was somebody that is not important that was just shown. And there was also another clear demonstration that Saki truly does like, Yuuta, when she got jealous of hearing about Yuuta senpai, his senpai from his work, Shiori. Even though her face wasn't shown, I mean, just by the voice itself, you can pretty much make the case that yeah, she was truly jealous. So yeah, and yeah, I wonder how much it's going to take for Yuuta, to be jealous himself, because yeah, I think that is also something that is going to happen. Who knows, it could be the next episode, maybe at the end. But yeah, I wanted to mention that. But yeah, that was pretty much everything that happened in the episode. And yeah, all the episodes as of now have been actually really good, have been great, and I hope it keeps up like that because I mean I've been enjoying it a lot. So yeah, and yeah, like I said, I think I said pretty much everything that I wanted to say about the episode. But yeah, if you don't want to miss the next episode review, please subscribe to the channel. Also, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, that will be everything by me, and I guess I'll see you all in the next episode review.